difficult.
It's Saturday. I haven't vlogged at all this week. Not because I didn't do anything, but because the stuff that we did was mostly with my husband's friends, and I felt very awkward vlogging around them. Actually, that's a lie. I totally forgot. I had ideas of like vlogging little moments because we had a birthday party on the beach, and then we also had friends over for dinner. I planned on taking like snippets of videos, like no one's faces or anything, because I don't know if people want to be in this vlog, and I still haven't told anybody that I'm making these, including my husband. So I have been trying very hard to make realistic videos about my life without including the people in my life, but also without excluding them, because they're the reason why I want to remember this, right? So anyways, I just forgot. So we had a birthday party at the beach, which was okay for me. It was my husband's friends from work. None of them really speak English, so I don't speak the best Spanish yet, so it's a bit difficult for me. I ended up leaving quite early too because I was so uncomfortable physically. Like, we'd gone for a swim and it was just so hot and humid that I never dried. Like, so I was just like clammy and uncomfortable, and I am quite proud of myself because I was just like, you know what, I can go. I'm allowed to go. I'm an adult. No one's forcing me to stay here. And I thought my husband was gonna get angry because he's always like, you never want to hang out with my friends. They don't speak English, man. But he actually was like, okay, thank you for coming, bye. So great. And then we had some of his friends over for dinner, which was which was very nice. Uneventful, but very nice. And tonight I have that kink party. So I won't be vlogging that because it's a private party where people are doing things that I can't vlog and they don't want me to. Like, there's a dress code and I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to wear and how like slutty I want to be, I guess. I think I'm gonna wear a bikini and some like bondage or a harness or something, because there is a theme, and the theme is like kind of BDSM kink stuff. I might tie myself up. I have a harness. I'm afraid of like sweating all night in it because it's like really thick. It's kind of too big for me as well. And I don't want to be like sweating in it and pulling it up all night and just being uncomfortable. So I think I'm going to tie myself up in some rope. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this bikini, and yeah, maybe I'll show you my outfit before I go. Anything else? Right, the party doesn't start until midnight. It's like 8 o'clock right now, so I would really like to go for a little walk, because I promised myself at the beginning of this week that every day this week I would go to the fountain. Just a little exercise to gain trust in myself. So I need to do that. I did a bunch of work already. I want to get in a stretch and a dance, even if it's just a small one. And I need to make dinner. But I've got like 4 hours before I even have to leave. So yeah, loads of time.
Oh, the baby ducks. They're so cute. I've seen them every day this week. And they're getting so big. But they're so cute.
smoothie for dinner. I'm getting ready for the party. Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous. I shouldn't be, but I am. Walking home from the party. It was a lot of fun. My feet hurt because I danced for like 5 hours, but yeah, it was fun. I guess I'll catch you up on it more tomorrow, though. Oh my god. Whew. These dogs are barking. I should have brought sneakers or slippers. Wow. It's so pretty. That is a lot of paddle boarders. Holy shit. Oh, it's so pretty. Perfect end to a great night. I'm supposed to be joining the family call right now, but I wanted to quickly talk about last night before the lighting in here gets really bad. Yes, I went to my first kink party. It was very fun. I think I mentioned this before that like I'm in a monogamous relationship, so I wasn't there to do any play. I was just there for the vibes. And I also don't want to go into detail about what I saw because those are not my stories to tell. Exactly what I was expecting, to be honest. Maybe even like slightly less crazy, but in a good way. The vibes were great, so they had 3 different DJ sets. The party went from like midnight until 6 in the morning. I got there around 1 and left at 5, and I literally danced the whole night. It was so fun. My feet are so sore, but I had a great time. They had a smoke machine that was definitely too powerful for the space that we were in, because we weren't in a huge space because it's a private party. There's not like a ton of people there, like maybe 50 people. And no, actually that's a lie. Maybe 100 people max. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But yeah, sometimes the smoke machine would go and it was like you were sitting in a vape. And the lights were very crazy that my eyes were like kind of hurting at some points. But those are the only complaints that I have about last night. It was great. I had so much fun. And yeah, we just like danced all night. Obviously like watched a few things happening. Danced. I really liked being in a space that was safe, I guess. Like everyone's naked or half naked. Everyone's there for the same reason, which is just to share some sort of sense of sexual liberation, even if you weren't there to do anything. Like, so there was no creepiness. I don't know, it just felt like a super safe environment. And I can't say that's how all of these parties will feel for everybody, but this is how I felt. And everyone seemed to be like really respectful. Consent was obviously a big thing. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to say. But yeah, it was just nice to be in a safe space
where people were completely unashamed of their desires, sex, kinks. Everything was just out in the open, and I really enjoyed it. As someone who I think has like quite a lot of shame surrounding sex, even though, you know, I've got a job that like is quite sexually liberated, I'm realizing that like my layers of sex shame are deep, and even though I've gotten rid of a few of them, some of them are still there. So I'm trying to work on this, and the party last night I think helped, and I got invited to another one, and I think I'm gonna go because it was really fun, and I thought I would feel like kind of awkward being someone who wasn't like participating in everything, but there was actually quite a few people that were just there for the vibes and like to chill and dance and watch. So yeah, I had fun. I got some really nice compliments on my outfit, which made me feel good because I was a bit nervous about it. And walking, like I had a big baggy shirt on that like covered everything, but I still had to like go in the subway and stuff in this like outfit underneath, and like I felt a bit awkward because I was constantly like tugging it down, but actually it was kind of cool having this like secret underneath. But yeah, so I left at 5, and I took the metro home, came home, my husband was like half asleep, and I tried to get into bed, but I was still like quite pumped, and I think he could tell, so he was like, let's go to the beach. So at like 6:30 we walked to the beach. We went for a swim at sunrise. It was gorgeous. It was like, yeah, it was so nice. It was like the perfect end to quite a long day. Like basically my day yesterday, I woke up at 9, and then after the beach we came home. I made food because I was starving at this point, and we watched a movie. And I went to sleep at like 9 a.m. So I had a full 24-hour day yesterday, and it was great. Had like 5 hours of sleep between like 9 and 1-ish is when I woke up. But I feel like okay, which is like the nice thing about being sober, because if I had gotten drunk and was like drinking until like 6 in the morning, then this would be a completely different story. But I feel like actually quite fresh. I have no makeup on or anything. Like I haven't even washed my face yet today, and like I do feel like I can feel that my voice is like, you know, I was in a loud club last night, so my voice is a bit strained and my feet hurt. But other than that, I feel like pretty good. A little bit tired, but not too bad. But like a really tiny bit. I should probably join the family call because I'm late already. But I had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm hoping that the other girls will also want to go. And that maybe this will be like a cool thing I do once a month, because yeah, I really enjoyed it.